Hello and welcome to this video where I will be turning this shirt that I got from my local thrift store into something a little more stylish. As you can see, this shirt actually fits me pretty well, and even though I did make it work, I recommend you get something that is more oversized to make this process simpler for yourself. So, start off by cutting off the sleeves. Then make sure the shirt is buttoned up and everything is nice and flat, and determine the middle point of the armhole curve and cut across the shirt. Next, cut off the bottom of the shirt to your desired length. I wanted mine to stop around the waist, so I cut it off below the second lowest button. Next, remove buttons in the shirt placket. This is the part of the front shirt that is stiffer than the rest. Next, fold the shirt right sides together and sew the front pieces together so the shirt becomes a tube. I realized after having started the shirring process that my shirt wasn't gonna fit me well, so I had to use some of the fabric that I cut off the shirt to insert a panel in the front and back of the shirt, just to make it wider. After shirring, the fabric will decrease to half its width, so make sure your shirt is double the width you want it to be. Before starting to shirr, I hemmed the bottom and top of the shirt with a rolled hem, so that I didn't have to do this later. Once the fabric gets all wrinkly from the shirring, it's a pain to hem. To get ready for shirring, take your bobbin and then roll some thin elastic onto it by hand. Don't stretch the elastic out while you're putting it on. Once the bobbin is filled, put it in the machine and thread it as you normally would. Then turn your stitch length to the longest on your machine. Mine was 4. I think the longer the stitch length, the more dramatic the shirring will be. To start shirring, sew on the right side of the fabric and then just sew like you normally would. It's important to backstitch each time you begin and end a round, so that the elastic don't start to unravel. So yeah, go around the shirt until the entire thing is shirred. I spaced my stitches around ½ inch apart. The more space between the rounds, the faster you will shirr the entire thing. Here you can see how it looks on the wrong side of the fabric with the black elastic, and then on the right side with the white thread. You can also see how my rounds are spaced out. After the entire thing is shirred, it's time to put back on the sleeves. So turn your shirt inside out and take the sleeve and put it inside the shirt, matching right sides together. If your shirt is like mine, you will be able to match the seam on the sleeve with the side seam of the shirt. To attach the sleeve, I started sewing from the middle and then out toward the sides, so that the sleeve would be attached evenly on both sides. This is how it looks once it is attached. Lastly, fold in that curvy part of the sleeve so that the top of the shirt becomes straight. Then sew it down and you are finished.